Hello everyone and welcome to Car Travels. Today I wanted to talk to you again about our Citroen Berlingo camper van. It is fantastic for what we need it to do. We've been on many trips with it. We've taken it all around Europe. I think we've done 5 or 6 countries in it now. Weekend trips to the Peak District and towards Stonehenge. And for our needs, it's absolutely perfect. It is, however, quite basic. So we've put together a list of 5 things that we would want to take with us that makes our life easier. Now I will just say, as a little caveat to this list, things like a penknife, sleeping bags and sleeping equipment, and a stove and cooking equipment, we're not going to put on this list because we feel they're the camper van basics. So this list is in no particular order, but the first thing I'm going to talk about is a tarpaulin. Cheap green bit of plastic, doesn't have to be green, it can be whatever colour you like, I guess, but this has so many uses it's not even funny. It's waterproof, it's light, and it's very, very cheap as well. So things you can do with it is you can put it on the ground so you don't get wet, you can patch up holes, you can put it on the roof, is what we've done to stop the condensation, which we talked about in a previous video about the van, which I'll link to up here somewhere. But here's our favourite use of the tarpaulin. So as you can see, nothing but tarpaulin and bungee cords, and I've got myself a fairly dry, fairly comfortable place to sit. And that brings me on nicely, number 2 on the list, bungee cords. Now it's hard to stress just how useful these things have been. They came with the van for us, hundreds of them, and they have been more than useful in so many ways. Just things like this, of course, tying stuff to the ceiling, keeping our beds in place, tying stuff to the roof racks. I mean, use your imagination. Next thing on the list, item number 3, is this little camping light, which has been super useful to us, not only because light is important in the camper van, but because this particular one is magnetic and it just sticks anywhere on bare metal in the van, and you can take it off somewhere, put it on somewhere else, and you can have light wherever you want. Item number 4 on the list is something we really wouldn't have thought about until experience led us to buy something like this, and that is a dehumidifier. Don't understand how great these things are when it's just a little bit damp in the van. You've got a beautiful rainy day like today, your jeans get wet, your clothes get wet, nothing dries in the van. This doesn't solve all your problems, but it goes a long way. They cost about 80p from the supermarket. You pull off this tab and it just starts sucking in moisture from the air, and you'd be surprised how much of a difference it makes. And this is a really top tip for anyone with a small van. Number 5, duct tape, because what can't you do with duct tape? Incredibly useful for everything. Camper vans, not camper vans, you should always have duct tape with you wherever you go. So there it is everyone, that is our top 5 things to take with you in a basic camper van. Now just to recap, we have got tarpaulin, we have got bungee cords, a dehumidifier for weather like this, a magnetic light for night time when you want to see, and of course the all important duct tape, which helps with absolutely everything. If there's anything on that list that you would have left at home, let us know about it. If there's anything that seems super obvious to you that we've missed out, let us know about it. We're always looking to buy new little gadgets, shall I call them, for the camper van. Let us know in the comments. I've been Joe, this has been Car Travels, and this, as always, is our Berlingo. Happy camping, everyone.